of a solution in parts per million if 0.0453 grams of iron 3 plus is dissolved in 3,320 grams of water. Parts per million, the definition that I use is, first of all, it's for solutes. So my solute in this case is iron 3. The definition is completely general. 1 part per million of anything is equal to 1 times 10 to the minus 6th grams per milliliter of, and true, it's a solution. So the best word to write here is solution, or for my abbreviation, SOL'(N) for solution. But oftentimes, instead of solution, you'll see people writing water there. The idea being that if there's so small an amount of iron 3 in it, that it's water, essentially, and especially because these types of measurements are often done for drinking water. So you would want to know how much iron or lead or polyvinyl PCBs, polychlorobiphenyls, whatever it is, are dissolved in your water. So they'll call it water, but truly it's a solution because something is dissolved in it. Now, I have my grams. Oh, the other thing that you'll oftentimes see is instead of milliliters, here, I'll just write it out the full other way, you'll see it, in grams of water. And milliliters and grams for water are equivalent because the density of water is 1.00 gram per milliliter. So again, you'll see different versions of this. And whatever version, so the grams of the solute is going to go on the top, and the grams or milliliters are going to go on the bottom. So typing this in, I get, So what to do for your next step. Now the way that I like to do this is I will take my 0.0453 grams of Fe3 plus, divide it by my grams of water, and when I do that, this time I'm definitely using scientific notation. 1.36 times 10 to the minus 5th grams of Fe3 plus per grams of water. And then, again, this is just my process. There are lots of ways to do it. But I then take this number and do what is probably a little bit complicated, but I use the fact that 1 part per million is equal to 1 times 10 to the minus 6 grams of iron 3 plus per gram of water. I have grams of Fe3 plus per gram of water on the top. And then I put 1 part per million on top. So it's sort of like you doing a complex fraction in my unit conversion. And again, let me show the top for just a second. I'll come back to the bottom. Any two things that are equal to each other can be a unit conversion factor, meaning that I can put one above the other. All I've done is put one above the other right here to convert my units. And then I have to do the math, of course. I have 1.36 times 10 to the minus 5th on top divided by 1 times 10 to the minus 6. Exponent 5 minus, divided by 1 exponent 6 minus, and I get 13.6 parts per million iron 3. Are there any questions about that? I can try and zoom out a little bit here to get more of the whole page. Okay, so the answer we'd be looking here is 13.6 as the answer.